Good day to all. We are now in our second week of the Lenten season, which always begins with the reading of the Transfiguration in the Gospel. And we're reminded that Jesus is God's beloved Son, and the challenge given to us is listen to him. Isaiah, in our first reading this weekend, tells us to go forth and be a blessing to one another. And then the second letter of Timothy tells us that we are called to be holy. Those are great challenges for us as we begin our reflection of this second week of Lent. So let's ask ourselves, are we struggling to slow down and listen to God's beloved Son, speaking to us in all the events of our lives? Will we be a blessing to those around us? Husbands to wives, wives to husbands? Will we be a blessing to those with whom we work? To our family members with whom we live, to our neighbors on the street, to the people we work with, to the store clerks that we see when we go to the store, to the other drivers on the road when we are going to work or going home. And then, isn't that really being a blessing and listening part of what it means to be holy? As what the challenge comes from 2 Timothy. And then today, as I'm taping this, it's Monday of the second week of Lent, and Luke's gospel is exceptionally challenging. He tells his disciples to be merciful. He says, judge not, stop condemning, give and the gift will be given to you. And the great line that Jesus uses, a good measure, packed together, shaken down, and overflowing will be poured into your lap. For the measure with which you measure will in return be measured out to you. Wow. The way we treat others is the way we will be treated. And then the responsorial psalm in today's reading is very powerful. Lord, do not treat us according to our sins. And Jesus came along, of course, many years after the psalmist and said, that's not who our God is. That our God does not treat us according to our sins, but treats us by the very fact that God has created us. We belong to God, and God always treats us mercifully. So if God can treat us mercifully, can we not treat one another mercifully and struggle not to do so much judging? So this second week of Lent, we're challenged to slow down, to listen to God's Son, Jesus, to struggle to be holy by stopping so much of our judgments and not treating others according to their sins, but according to the fact that we are all made in the image of God. Well, let's have a good second week of Lent, everyone. Take care.